All right, had to share the link. Now, if you bear with me one moment, please. I got a lot of stuff I got to do and make sure everything is going well. Make sure the audio is going well and so forth and so on. How are we sounding? All right, sounding good, sounding good. All right, I'm kind of limited on space here. Once again, I haven't got another table. Yep, slacking over here. So you'll be seeing me looking down quite a bit to see if there's any questions. I don't like the camera, how gigantic view. This thing is literally 1.5 feet in front of me. Wait for some people to show up. Let me bring you guys in. Might get a little loud. See how that looks. So we're going to be talking about the Brinyte PT18 Pro Oathkeeper. Still seeing how this thing looks. Doesn't look too terrible. Could get a little closer, I guess. And that's like right on top of me. All right. And we're going to be doing a little giveaway as well for the M18 solid copper keychain light from Brinyte as well. You can get it if you for free if you spend $100 or more, and you get free shipping as well. Sorry, but I'm entangled in everything over here. Jarlaxy. Yeah, this tablet is old, so everything looks terrible. I'm going to start putting in names. And this will be getting sent out by Brinyte, so it'll be brand new. So all these pieces of paper are the same size. I got a big stack of them just in case. And I'm just going to fold it in half. And in half again. And I do have a empty ammo can. Putting it in there. So we got that out of the way. It's the PT18 Pro Oathkeeper. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. I got notes. I can't remember everything. It's 2,000 lumen max, 390 plus yards. Me and Jesse did test this out to about 150, and it was easy enough to see a human-sized target. It's XHP 35 LED. I tried looking up the LED, and I couldn't find much info about it. There's version 1 and version 2. I don't know which version this is. The base, without the tail switch and all that mess, for mounting to your rifle, is $135. You're going to get free shipping, and you're going to get the little keychain light there. 14718 is one with the switch. I can take 18650s. They're standard 18650s. They're not going to be some special one that you got to go out and spend $40 a piece for. Get you some Panasonics or something for like $8 a piece for backups. And as far as I have tested, you can recharge them with the magnetic charging as well while they're in the flashlight, or two CR123s. Aluminum reflector, that's good. Don't want plastic, don't want anything warping, cracking over time. It's polished. AL6061 T6 aluminum is what the main body is made of. Glass coated lens. IP68 waterproof. 32,000 plus candela. My measurement, I didn't take, when I do stuff like this, I don't take their word for, not to say Brinyte's lying, just in general for everybody. I always weigh everything. 248 grams with the ring, 228 grams without the ring, but that still had the hand stop on it, and these are a mistake on my end, so take off maybe 5 grams because you can't have the ring and the hand stop at the same time. The bezel is removable. Most people are going to keep it on there. It's really no big issue. However, if you want a little bit more flood, not enough to make a huge difference, you can take the bezel off. I did talk about the hand stop on the ring have some certain little issues. We'll get into that. You know, since it does take standard 18650s, they have 18650s that you can use a micro USB to charge them. So if you want to, you know, charge them up in your car and have the magnetic charging cable, you got 2 different options to charge your batteries. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the M18 copper. It's $28 if you buy it by itself. I forgot the website. It was like Going Gear. No, maybe want that. Gear Best, maybe. I don't know. They sold it for $27 and some change, but they said it's brass. It's not brass. Judging by the tarnish that I'm finally starting to get on this thing, it's not a coated copper. It's bare copper. It's a 10-180 battery. You can remove the battery and change the battery out. And say you've had this thing for 2 years and the battery decides to finally stop working. It's IPX8 resistant. It's not waterproof. You can drop it. I think it's set up to 2 meters. If you drop your keys into 2 meters of water, the keychain light is going to be the least of your troubles if you're running a key fob. 6500 to 7000 is the color LED. It's 110 lumen from what I could find. Once again, you get this for free and free shipping if you spend $100 or more on the Brinyte website. Put that to the side. We have someone else commenting. Keep the faith. Glad to see. I did see you comment, I believe, in one of the videos. So you're entered in the giveaway, bud. Ah, from the whales. All right. So once again, they're all the same size pieces of paper. Fold them in half again, and in the empty ammo can it goes. And I'll do a drawing at the end of this, maybe 30, 45 minutes, depending on how many people want to drop by and see what's going on. Well, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. The PT18, the PT18, the PT28. I'm not seeing any huge difference in anodization colors. I will say the ring on the 28 kind of has a little bit more of a sheen, but really, that's about all I can tell. If you want to compare it to someone else's Flat Dark Earth or Tan, this is Olight. This is the M1T Raider. I don't ever carry this really, it just stays around the house. You can see the difference in color. I do like this better. Kind of has a greenish, silver, light tan look thing going on with it. I do like the lines on this flashlight are just insane. You got their logo smooth, and the hand stop, it just flows together real well. I do like how you can get your main tail switch and the secondary or the strobe switch right from your thumb. It's got the cool little knurling around it, and like I said, the cap is removable. I just leave it on. Really, it more of a way to protect your glass lens is the way I see it. It's not going to be much of a bezel to get caught on anything. It's not going to be much of a bezel to hit anybody with. However, it's got just enough raised edges. If you put it on table and you leave it on, you're not going to just forget about it and accidentally put a hole in your table. I have a table with a hole in it because of a flashlight. It's always going to have the green light on when the flashlight is off, unless you start fiddling with the switch. Automatically, it's locked out. The side switch does not work, but however, we're gonna aim up to the side. The rear switch and the strobe does work. If you want to unlock it, simple 3 clicks, and then, okay, I didn't hit it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Then you can get to the side switch. Go through your modes. From what I can tell, you cannot turn it off from the side switch, so just tap the rear switch or hit the strobe switch. I do like how this has a very shiny polished aluminum reflector. We got someone else commenting here. Let's keep the face still. How do you find the weight when in say pants? I just used a little food scale. I don't know, man. This to me, I cannot carry it in a pocket. You could carry it in a little holster. I keep my cell phone in the same pocket as I keep my flashlight. That's why I like the 28. I'm sorry, the 18. I get the numbers so confused. Usually the bigger the number, the more powerful the flashlight, but this is backwards to me. So the stuff it came with, as per usual, little holster. It is cut on the side for the ring to go through. Has a spare 18650 compartment if you want to buy an extra 18650. They're easy and cheap to find. You can turn it many different ways. You can put it on your belt, turn the flashlight on, and aim it out if you want to look out directly in front of you. The hole's kind of small, so I wouldn't run the full 2000 lumens in fear of catching your holster on fire or melting it. This model, which was 147.18, did come with the switch. The switch does work with the PT18 and the PT18. We'll go ahead and get into that. It's meant to be used mainly for the PT18. You can run this with or without the hand stop. If you keep the hand stop on, it will move slightly, but not enough to make any sort of difference. So you got two switches. One to your strobe, other turns it on. There is no momentary. Unfortunately, I wish there was momentary. I'd rather have a momentary instead of a strobe. Once you're on, you can go through your modes and then turn it off. And if you're going to run it on the, this would be great for anything that's 16 inches or longer for a carbine. If you're going to run this on, like I got a 10.5 inch suppressed AR, I'd like to run a light on that, and the 28 I think would be the perfect candidate for that. And this honestly just looks like a great package. Well, it's not a bad thing. The only downside for me is this thing is super long, so you're going to have to do some sort of zip tying to your handguard. But it's kind of same thing. You got your strobe, except this is momentary. There's no option to still one. So, I don't know if this could work the same way universally on both flashlights, but instead of one being a strobe, one being a momentary, and the other be constant. You know, if you got the constant on and then you hit the momentary and goes through the different modes, I'm cool with that. But having, no constant on the 18 and just only constant on 28 is kind of weird for me. The switches do not interchange. This is the one for the 28. If I were to put it on the 18, won't do anything at all, which is bad because I really do like the options you get with the 18 switch. So the tail cap. I don't know if the rings are the same size or not. I really didn't fiddle with that any. You're not going to worry about that if you're going to have both flashlights. It did come with a pack of extra O-rings, the typical lanyard, which is pretty cool. Either you can have it go around your neck, or you can lace this thing up, have it go around your wrist, however you want to run it. Once again, you got your magnetic charging cable. It just sticks to it and charges. This is the one that came with the 18. I already got one in there for the 28, so there's really no sense having both of them out. But they work on both flashlights. If you ground this out on accident, the light that is typically blue will turn off. Just pull it off, and when you plug it in, it'll stay on. When you're charging it, it'll be red, and then once it's fully charged, it'll be green. Your battery indicators, 70 to 100 is green, 30 to 70 is orange, and below red to 10 is red from 30 to 10 is red, and then I think 10 below it flashes. There's a lot of stuff to cover with these flashlights. They got a lot of nice features. On a side note, I sold a Olight S1R2 Baton and the M2R Pro Warrior because this fits the bill. It's the same size as the M2R Pro Warrior. It's not as much of a thrower. It's more rugged. The sidewalls are a lot thicker. I like this more as an EDC light. This kills the M2R Pro Warrior. Yeah, I did test it side by side, out the same distance. It's a little brighter white, which is okay. I prefer a little warmer white for a outdoor light, but for overall, the LED color is a little warmer compared to this one. Fine with me. And so far, you guys got a 50-50 chance of winning. I'm just zipping through all this information and no one honestly cares. I did bring a upper out here for my AR. You can't show guns on YouTube Live or they get rid of your channel. Hopefully this doesn't constitute as a gun because there is no BCG, charging handle, no trigger control group, nothing. This is my YHM turbo suppressor, typical 15-inch handguard. This is the BRM24. They have many different options for mounting lights. I really wish they'd get M-LOK. M-LOK is the way to go. For a while it was key mod, but everybody stepped away from key mod. And if I was to mount this on this rifle permanently, I would use an M-LOK side mount, or if they do eventually get an M-LOK option. I'm just going to not bother with the what do you call it? The switch. All their flashlights mount the same way. They hit the same diameter, so it doesn't matter if you get their Artemis or these or anything else. They're all going to fit the same mount. Now this really isn't too bad. Being mounted where it is, I probably have it exactly where it's at because I wouldn't want to destroy the flashlight with a muzzle flash if I take this suppressor off and put it on a different rifle. I can put this suppressor on the 3 different ARs that I own. One of them's a 9mm, so it won't work. I'm just going to run 2 of these screws, so there's really no sense of putting all of them in there. There you go. It's just a off to the side mount. That's not going to get in the way. If I was going to run the switch, you can tell what the issue is. This thing is way too long. I'd have to put it on there and then run the cord underneath the flashlight. I'm not a big fan of the Velcro. Just get the Command, I think is what it is, 5-pound weight rated double sticky tape. Just put it on there if you want to. You can. There's enough room between these 2 switches. You can run a small zip tie, and I just permanently fix it right there. Easy access, right there on the side. All right, what we got? Oh, Tactical Wingnut. What's up, man? I ain't seen you in a long time. I think. Hey, man, have you even uploaded YouTube videos in a while? I'm gonna have to check and see if I'm still subscribed. Literally, this past month, I've noticed an issue with YouTube. Well, it's been longer than the past month. An issue with me being unsubbed from people and people unsubbing from me. I had 2 people tell me this past month that they unsubbed from me, and it wasn't their doing. Well, bud, I'm gonna put you in on the giveaway for the M18. Again, we'll fold it in half and fold it in half again, so everybody is equal opportunity to win. It's going to go in this ammo can. At the end of the video, I'll pick the winner. So, does anybody have any questions about either of these lights? Either the PT18 or the PT28 or the M18? You've been working a lot, huh? Man, I understand that. I don't work as much as I used to. I used to get a lot of overtime. And then I realized, you know what? If you're getting 2 to 3 days overtime every check, you're not making much money. You know who is making money? Government. Seems like every year taxes go up. There's really no sense of working more than you have to. I'd like to see a flat tax. I don't see why they should tax you more if you want to go out and do your best and be a better person and provide more for your family and provide more for other businesses with your money that you're making with that overtime. Yeah, Brinyte, please do an M-lock mount. Man, you will sell the crap out of them. Do they take Glock? Man, I got an AR that does take Glock mags, and this flashlight could go on it. 8.5-inch barrel AR, 9mm. I think my wife's outside. Oh, your salary, that's terrible, man. That is terrible. See, that's why I wouldn't be an assistant manager at my job, because once you sign that dotted line, you could be on vacation. Guess what? They need help. You better go to work. You think you're on vacation. Nope. You're just not there for that week until they need you. Prep for it, man. I'm going to have to enter you in, like, not at all, because you're always here. So, prep for it. You do not get an entry. Alright. Good morning from the Philippines. Man, I think I saw you last time in the last video. If you're wondering why I keep looking down, because I got a 7-inch tablet sitting here and the cord isn't very long to charge it. And if I let this thing off the charger for 30 minutes while we're doing this video, it's dead. Just did prep for it. Adrian Joseph, I'm going to go ahead and enter you in. Once again, at the end of the video, do the drawing. And the flashlight, you're not getting mine. You're not getting the one that's got my fingerprints all on it. And FYI, in the original review of this light, I thought it had some sort of coating on it. But literally for almost an hour and a half, I just did this. You know, rub the oil off your head a little bit, rub it on this. No, it doesn't have a coating on it. It's starting to get some color to it now. My handwriting's terrible. I just shortened it. I know you got a third name there, but you'll get the general idea. Put in the ammo can here. Am I sounding good to you guys? Because from what I could tell earlier, it sounded not too bad. We'll get back into the light. It's the PT18 Pro Oathkeeper. I did a full review of this with me and Jesse, taking it out to about 150 yards, shining it off a, what do you call it, those little cargo containers. And you can easily see a target. We could have gone farther, but it rained that day, so it was way too muddy. It's 2,000 lumen max. We'll get into the lower specs in a little bit. 18650, any standard 18650, or you can get those 18650s that you can charge with a micro USB. So you can do a micro USB charging. I don't think they make them with a USB-C, unfortunately. Or you can use their magnetic charging, or two CR123s. Aluminum reflector, sounds fine. Appreciate it, bud. Thankfully, it's not plastic. Plastic will eventually crack or warp, or the coating will flake off. AL6061 T6 aluminum body and head, cap, all that mess. Once again, you got your attitude adjuster. Your children just don't want to listen. I'm telling you, if you just give them, don't do it. IP68, waterproof, 32,000 plus candela. Candela is your cut-through strength downrange. A lot of people get candela and lumens confused. You can have a 1,000 lumen flashlight with a ridiculous high candela, or a 3,000 lumen flashlight with half the candela. People start questioning specs. Well, because it's all about the reflector. It's all about how it runs. You can have the same LED, this gigantic reflector, or the same LED and this little tiny reflector, and you're going to see issues. On a side note, the head on this does not get as hot as the competition. I will say that. It's 248 grams with the ring as measured by me. 228 grams without the ring. I forgot to take off the hand stop. Removable bezel, which is the front part. I didn't worry about taking that off and weighing it. Most people are going to keep that on. If you want just a slight bit more flood at distance, take it off. Other than that, run with it. It's going to be great for, a good hunting light out to, 100 yards. If you're going to run a zoomable optic, it'd be great. USB charging with an 1860, like I said. $135 is the base price without the pressure switch. $147.18 with the switch, and you're going to get free shipping no matter which way you do it. Pretty much any other light you do, you're going to get free shipping. And the M18, which is $28 value. Here's the box for the M18. At least I got a bracelet and the little micro USB charging cable there. Most people anymore is going to have a micro USB. I forgot the price of their mount. I think it was rather cheap, 12 bucks. The BRM24, and it is Brinyte branded. I'm not sure if they actually mill this or not. I've seen a lot of them that are milled similar. It is a steel nut, so you don't have to worry about stripping it out. The bolt steel. Everything else is aluminum. It is milled for weight reduction. For a mount, what else you want to get out of it? Nothing yet. I guess I can show the issue with the hand stop here and the ring. Say you love the hand stop. FYI, the ring does fit pretty well, and you'll see little notches and arrows. There's corresponding notches in the ring. If you want to run it this way, I prefer running it this way with the large button facing the ring. That way you can still get a little access to your side switch. Oh yeah, hang on a minute. So you want to take off the ring, but you're loving that hand stop. All fine and dandy. Wait, nope, my fault. You can still run the hand stop. Jeez, I'm losing it today, guys. You can still run the hand stop with the ring. I got it backwards. You cannot run the ring without the hand stop, which honestly the hand stop does not get in the way, but some people might still have an issue with it. I think if Brinyte did have like a small spacer or something like that to take up this unneeded space that the ring takes up, you're not going to have that wiggle, that wobble. Just something small to go from here to there that is held in with an O-ring. Like I said, it does feel fine without it. It does feel fine with it. The way this did ship was with it in this option like that, but since this is tapered up, you can't fully seat the ring, so I just turned it upside down, and I think that's more comfortable anyway. There are so many flashlight companies nowadays. Most of them out of China, and you're seeing USA made stuff. I think, crap. I can't think of the name of the company. Streamlight, I think. And the price per lumen you're getting and the price per feature you're getting, I don't think they offer magnetic charging. It's a no-brainer. I mean, if you're getting a weapon-mounted light, it's $260, $300 or whatever, and it's only 300 lumens. Why? Get the mount. You can buy the remote switch separate and use it on this. The bad thing is, like I said, it does not have a constant on, but you can still just run it like this. Turn it on. Turn it off. Turn it on. You can still go through your modes on the side switch there. You cannot access your on-off with the side switch. Not even strobe. Hang on, guys. I'm having to look down because I am blind. B for Baron. Hey, just made it. Man, you didn't miss much. I've already repeated everything like 6 times because I just talk fast. This is Oklahoma, guys. If you're not in America, like live in America. This is what we do here in Oklahoma. We speak fast. All right, B for Baron. I hope I spelled your name right. I hope I pronounced it right. Literally, the text is this small on my little tablet. Fold it over once, fold it over twice, put you in the box. You and 5 others are so far entered. Some info about the light stats and good stuff. Okay. And that's bad. I mean, I don't know how you could compare my state in size to some other places. I could drive from the top of my state to the bottom of my state. You know, we're shaped like this and this. You know, we're like a deep freeze. We're like half the people you see at Walmart. You know, they're this tall and this wide. You know, from top to bottom, maybe 2.5 hours, 3 hours, something right there. Maybe 2 hours. No, 2.5 hours. Yeah. And if you go from the north to south, you're going to see a huge difference in accent, and you're going to see a big difference in speech. You head off, you know, to the west, to some of the western states, and you're going to be hearing people talking like this, and that's exactly what they sound like. It's so easy to make fun of these folk down there. It's so easy to do. Some of the people I'm you know, originally from here, and some of the people they sound like they're just straight out the trailer park. Nothing against them, but you know, you got your high end trailer parks and your low end, the ones that don't have water. Yeah, some people sound like that. Oh, you're from Michigan. All right, man. FYI, you won't be getting this light if you win. It's got my fingerprints and so forth on it. You're gonna get a brand new one from Brinyte. They'd have to contact you. Got my 16 inches of freedom here and a little suppressor. I'm not sure what people can have suppressors. It's like Prep for instance. He lives up in old Canada. You really have to do paperwork for those things. I had to wait almost 10 months for mine. Just for scale. I don't know if you can see. Here's the size of this tablet. It is. Oh, that's better. If I turn it that way, I can actually see better. There we go. Junior Munez. You just entered, man. You just commented. It's just that simple. A lot of people want to do some like special words, or you got to say some code, or you got to go subscribe to my YouTube. Dude, nobody here. I'm not telling anybody to subscribe. You don't have to subscribe to me. I really don't care about subscriptions. I've been doing this for 8 years. I got 1,700 subs. Dude, I'm not worried about it. You don't have to go follow me on it. Facebook, Instagram. I don't care. Honestly, this giveaway was Brinyte's idea. So I think it's 7 of you guys now. If you're new to this channel, I do a lot of beer reviews and stuff. I think I have almost 1,800 different beer reviews on this channel. I do gun stuff. I did a lot of political stuff at the beginning, but as late, I really haven't done much. The reason I got a suppressor was because of Donald Trump threatening to take them away. And now lately, you know, since Biden's going to be possibly more than likely going into office, like for instance, the P80 company that does the Glock lowers, they got raided by ATF today. So I'm telling you, if you guys are in a country that is allowed to have guns, stay on it, man. Stay on it. You got the Apollo. The Apollo. I'm gonna have to look at that up. I don't know. But if you don't live if you live in a country that doesn't allow guns, do what you can to protect yourself. Bat sticks, pokey knives. I don't know, man. Pepper spray. Make your own. Do it legally. Do what you can legally. But if you got something nice, there's always someone wanting to come after it. It doesn't matter where you live. Anybody have any questions about the flashlights? I mean, the PT28, PT18, M18. Guess I can show the M18. I do love this light for many, many reasons. It's got some heft to it. I actually had to put a little bit of gun lube around the O-ring. It would turn on, and because of the friction of the O-ring, it would turn off. Solid copper, like I said. There's your contact points. Head comes off, and your micro USB charging port right there. I wish it was USB-C. A lot of, even Apple now has gone to the USB-C. There's your low, 110 lumens, maximum output. There's your high. It does come with this. You can take it off if you want. I honestly would rather run this without and just stick it on a regular keychain. I just don't trust thin metal. But the back does come off. It does have an O-ring. And you can access your little, what is it, the 10180 battery. So if your battery dies in a year or two, you don't got to go drop, another $28 on another light. You could just go buy the battery itself. I'm sure you can get a 6-pack of these on eBay or something for $5. I'm sure it is dirt cheap. What's your favorite light? Oh, okay. I think it's the T128 Artemis. Yeah, the Artemis is pretty cool. Is that the one that's got the different color selections, or is that the one that's got the zoomable head and the tail cap that you can adjust the brightness? Yeah, when they're going to add a knife. They got that Archangel, I think is what it is. That's got like 418 650s, and that looks nuts. That looks like a great searchlight. Does anybody honestly run this? This is, out of all my flashlights I've ever owned, yeah, the PT28 is just a great all-around light. It doesn't have that throw. Like if I was going to go out and walking, like even just in city streets, I would rather have this. But just as an in your pocket, it's nice and slim. It's all one size. This is the way to go, in my opinion. I know this video is supposed to be about the PT18, but I just keep harping on that 28. I believe the Olight Warrior X is supposed to be the comparable to one of this. I've never owned the Warrior X. I've owned the Warrior M2O Pro Warrior, M2R Pro Warrior. Have toyed with the Warrior X. I've toyed with the Warrior X Turbo. That Turbo is a crazy distance thrower, but the head's like 4 inches around. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that'd be good for like a deer rifle or something like that. Something that or hog even. I don't know what the TH12 is. I'm really going to sit down and look at all their flashlights. I haven't looked at much of their hunting lights because I've never shot a deer, nothing. I've shot some other things that were because they were attacking other animals. Friend Jesse had a dog that was killing chickens, and they started getting aggressive with him and his wife. It was a big, Great Dane looking dog. What was it? I don't know. It was like a big old huge hound dog, like a horse. Speaking of horses, I shot a horse. No, it wasn't a horse. It was a mule. Donkey. What it was. That was because it wasn't doing its job as keeping the cattle safe, and it kept trying to breed with its mother. And I think it was attacking something. I think it like almost killed Jesse's dog. But I didn't shoot it the first time. His dad did. I had to finish the job. Need to make it to Texas. Shoot some hogs. Man, that'd be sweet. The thing is, when it comes to shooting hogs and stuff like that, that's a caliber I don't own. I'm a cheapskate when it comes to ammo. 12 gauge, 20 gauge, 9mm, 5.56, 223. I do have a Mosin, and I bought it back when Mosin ammo was cheap. Back when 1,400 rounds of 7.62 by 54R was literally $250, and now you're lucky to get Was it? No, it's 700 rounds. Was it 700? Dude, I don't know. 800 rounds. 450 rounds per spam can, something like that. But anyway, half that now is almost the same price as what it was, 3 or 4 years ago. It's ridiculous. Oh, really? Good. I have a ton of 5.56. Today might be your day. Keep the faith. Do as your name says. Oh yeah, I got a lot of 22. Not as much as I'd like. If you know Ebomi, I sold him a bunch of my 22 because it's hard for him to get 22 up there. Yeah, Texas isn't too far. I'm by Oklahoma City, so you know where Texas. You know where I am in correspondence. You know where I am in correspondence to Texas. Here I am speaking fast again. Where are we at in time, guys? I haven't been paying attention to that. No, I'm just going to unplug you. We're good to go. Matt Davis. Man, what's up? Aren't you going to be on Locked and Loaded in about an hour and a half? Well, Matt, you just entered the giveaway. M18, you're not getting this one. You're not getting used one. You're getting a brand new one from Brinyte. So, let's go ahead and give you your entry. I couldn't make it any more easier. Just come in and say hi. You could come in and tell me my channel is garbage and leave. I'll still give you an entry. And if you win, luck of the draw. I've won giveaways not even realize that I've entered them. I actually had to get a message from Olight saying that I won a giveaway because I never replied to their messages on YouTube. Oh, sweet. Man, I used to live in Cushing. I graduated there. So you know where that is. It's like 15-minute drive. Go Pokes. Whatever. Actually, I don't think I have anything Iron Monk out here, but they're out of Stillwater. I got an Iron Monk sign, yeah. Right over here. Yeah. Stillwater. I took all the beer signs down because I wanted, gun videos to be represented by, even though that says beer and I got this there, but I didn't want any breweries up there, especially when I'm reviewing beers. And if I'm reviewing an Iron Monk beer and I got that up there, then people's going to call me, whatever that is, biased. Oh boy, it's Smile Money. Smile Money, hate to tell you, but you didn't win. I'm just kidding. I'll put your name in. Really? I hand them in. Now see, if they ever do a gun buyback, what that is they're giving you your money that you gave them a week ago in taxes. Go ahead and put Smile Money in here. And I'm not going to say, oh, I lost my guns in a boating accident, or go and bury them and say I sold them and don't have any proof. Nope, they're staying where they're at because I might need them. I'm not giving them up. The ATF already know I have a suppressor. So if they want it, I mean, they know where I live. They can have it eventually. Reach for Suzuki. Oh yeah, they got a motorcycle track up there. That's cool as hell, man. I didn't even know. I should have grabbed a beer. Winning is not everything. Don't tell that to Eric. He'll never win a giveaway. Didn't you win a giveaway? I thought you won one of his white trash. Dude, these people got a huge, gigantic Suburban, and I live next to a college. It's right that block over, but they're trying to buy out everybody's land. So the college bought out these 2 or 3 houses over here, and these people park in the yard and do burnouts in their driveway. Everything about him just screams, my cousin is my wife. Yeah, if you guys are interested in any Matt Davis, Smile Money, you guys know, me and Eric have been harping about these lights. I sold 2.0 lights, carry this all the time now. This is more than likely going to go on this carbine. We'll see how it works. Really, the main time I use this is when I'm looking out off the front porch because I got a lot of like skunks and possums around here. I don't want like attacking my cat. When I'm looking for my cat, he'll run across the street and I don't want to get T-boned by a skunk. And actually, Smile Money, one of those magazines I sent him. I remember that. So you can thank me. No, I'm kidding. No, Jim did a bunch of stuff for me, so I wanted to do something for him. Not often that he, you know. Yeah, I could have sent him another Vortex Strikefire too, or can of soup. I think we've gone over everything 4 times already. I don't know if this is going to tell me a timer, but if we're at 40 minutes, we're just going to go ahead and do this. We're at 46. All right, guys, let's just go ahead and do this giveaway. We're already sitting longer than what it was with me and Jesse. So, there it is. Close it. I don't know who's got what. So, no, I'm not palming nothing here. Put it up there. I'm not looking. I'll reach in, get one. Are you serious? Smile Money. You can thank me again. Thank me again, buddy. I can get your info from you on Facebook. Alright, guys. Appreciate you watching. I want to thank Brinyte for the flashlights. They did supply these. I did not pay for them. They sent them to me free of charge. Both of them, everything. And I mean, I'm not harping on them because they were free. I've gotten other stuff for free, given it a mediocre to a bad review, especially stuff on Amazon, and I sent it on its way. Actually, I did do a review on something, and I sent it back. So, Smile Money, you won, buddy. Oh, there's Lexi. So there you go, guys. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank Brinyte again for doing the giveaway and for the flashlights. I'm about as honest as I can get. If I could be any more honest, I would probably throw this down the road just to show you how durable it is, but I am not about that life. Do you guys throw your flashlights? I don't. So appreciate it. We'll be seeing you.